folks, it is time to rock, roll, and rumble here in Portland. Green flag is out. Well, now it's out. Let's go racing here in Portland. As you can see, some precipitation coming down, some rooster tails coming off these race cars as we blast through turns 1, 2, and 3 on this initial start. Field now braking. Ooh, Daniel Dye, Jake Drew, both off the racetrack. Oh, holy moly, both of these cars. Jake gonna try to keep it off of the tire barrier. Wow. Both of those drivers charging very hard down into that corner, and that's going to allow Tanner Reif to pick up the lead. Connor Mosack gonna slide into that second position. Todd Souza up to third as the top two. Daniel Dye and Jake Drew off the racetrack in the first corner here at Portland. Very tricky track conditions as Tanner Reif skating all over the racetrack there as he tries to get the power down through turns 6 and 7. Now down that curved, long backstretch, facing some heat from Connor Mosack. Making their way through turns 10, 11, and 12. Tanner Reif gingerly making his way. Ooh, he's going to kick that car sideways, maybe not so gingerly. Tanner Reif off of the final corner, down the front stretch. He will lead lap 1 here at Portland, and now we are going to have to whoa it down right here to make our way into that festival chicane. Connor Mosack with the preferred line down into that tight right-hander. Can he make it stick? Tanner Reif now with the advantage through that second corner. Mosack still side by side. The battle for the lead now down into turn 4. The battle for 9th, 10th, and 11th on the racetrack. Actually, no, this couple of positions have changed on that lap as Austin Herzog almost missing that first corner. This is the battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Things starting to tighten up at the front of the field a little bit. Connor Mosack had 3 seconds on Tanner Reif. As we see Joey East off the racetrack, he's got those front brakes locked down, wanting to keep it out of that tire barrier. Vince Little sideways as well. Right here, you want to hit it just right. Ooh, we're gonna see Tanner Reif off the racetrack. He didn't see Andrew Tuttle right there. Look at him fighting that race car. Tanner Reif off track fighting that race car. ARCA Menards Series West Director Chris Wright making the call. We're going to shorten this one up. Jake Drew a lap and a half away from looking at the checkered flag. We'll see the white flag this time around. Jake looking for career win number 1. Understand a lot of concern about visibility from drivers as we see Todd Souza just about sliding through that chicane down there. Ooh, look at him hopping it back on the racetrack. Those curbs in the chicane, not too kind. As Jake Drew working his way through turns 9, 10, 11, and 12. He will be looking at the white flag this time around. Jake Drew came to Portland looking for redemption. He is 1 lap away from finding it. White flag up this time around for Jake Drew. There's Joe Contreras. Can barely see him through the mist and the fog and the rain, waving that white flag. A little bit of the mercy rule in action with that white flag as well. It's kind of what we associate the white flag with. Well, yeah, it's a little bit of mercy here today. We're going to have mercy on these race teams and let them load up and head to Sonoma and fight another day, as visibility and safety concerns here Going to bring this race to an early end. Jake Drew working his way through the twisty section. Turns 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the final time. Irwindale Speedway Ford for longtime team owners Bob and Maureen Bruncotti. Members of the West Coast Stock Car Hall of Fame. Jake Drew looking for career win number 1. Making his way through turns 7 and 8 for the final time. Down this long back stretch. No pressure from behind, no lap cars to deal with, only Mother Nature standing between Jake Drew and that first ever ARCA Menards Series West checkered flag. Down into turn 9 for the final time. All he's got to do is keep it on the racetrack through the spinal section of corners. 10, 11, and 12. Jake Drew onto the start-finish line for the final time. He will be looking at the checkered flag and add his list to the long list of drivers who have picked up a win in the ARCA Menards Series West. Jake Drew picking up the checkered flag here at Portland.